Hi, I'm Travis Guzzi. I'm the Mission Engagement Facilitator for the SED Central Region. It's a joy and privilege to be able to bring this iGo mobile report to you. We are at Redeemer Lutheran Church in Richmond, Virginia at their drive-through food pantry and clothing drive, and we want to share with you how they are seeking to bless their community during these times with COVID-19. Join us as we check it out.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I am the Director of Community Engagement here at Redeemer Lutheran Church. When COVID-19 began the pandemic back in March, just like everywhere else, everything here shut down. And we have got a very strong relationship and commitment to serving our community, specifically the 2-mile radius surrounding the church. We are in a very heavy, densely populated area, and we've been working for the past 10 years to make sure that the people in this area know who we are and we know who they are, and we're able to serve them. We began looking at our food pantry, and our food pantry at the time served between 9 and 12 families a month. And we knew that this area is very sensitive to whatever is going on in the economy. So these are generally the people that are the first to be hired and the first to be fired. So we said, okay, let's step in there. So we began to build up our food pantry, and we immediately saw the numbers begin to rise. Since March, we have given out almost 2,000 bags of food. And so what happens is people will pull up here, and we go outside, our volunteers go outside, and we simply ask, how many people are in your family? Based on how many people are in the family or in the family that people are picking up food for, because oftentimes people come to pick up food for themselves and then maybe a neighbor or a friend that can't get out to actually get the food themselves. So based on that number, we give them the appropriate amount of food, and then every family gets a bag of this bread. Then starting in October, we decided to step in with a clothes closet, and Redeemer has never had a clothes closet here, so that was a completely new venture that we stepped into. We've asked our congregation and some of our community partners to donate certain items. So for instance, right now we're only asking for items that are appropriate for cold weather, and we have been overwhelmed with what we've gotten. So we distribute food twice a week, actually, on Thursdays and Saturdays, and then we do clothing distribution the second Saturday of every month. So if you look here, this is all bread. We have a relationship with another local nonprofit, and they work with a bread distributor. And every Thursday afternoon, they pull up with a U-Haul and they unload 2 to 3 large bakery racks of bread and other bakery items. And they donate it to us so that we can continue to give it out. So that's the first thing. Then these are actually our bags of non-perishables. So you see the bags are labeled A, B, and C. Each bag, A, B, or C, contains different items. However, every bag is full of enough to make at least 2 meals for a family.
When this started, we needed to increase our distribution. So as a team, we sat down to figure out how to kind of separate the bags that were initially given out for like a week's time frame and figure out how can we do this for a little shorter time frame, couple days, get 2 to 4 meals within a bag, so that we can have multiple distributions. And then we started with a Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday distribution, and then with numbers kind of decided what our most popular time frames were, and where we could make some changes. So it's been more consistent doing the Thursdays and Saturdays.
This is what iNeighborhood is all about, connecting with our neighbors in love and service in order to connect people to Jesus. And especially what Redeemer is doing right now, they are meeting the needs of their community. People who are needing clothing, needing food during these difficult economic times due to COVID-19 and all the shutdowns that we've seen and all the unemployment. And so they are finding ways to practically love and serve their community, their neighbors in Jesus' name, and with that, building relationships and winning an opportunity to share the good news of Jesus. That Jesus is alive and well. He's working through his body, not only to meet the physical needs of people, but also an opportunity to meet the spiritual needs that we all have. I hope this has been inspirational for you as you consider how you can love and serve your community through your congregation, especially during these difficult times. And with that, we want to wish you God's richest blessings as you share the love of Jesus in your community, both in word and deed. And we'll catch you next time for our next iGo mobile report. God's richest blessings.